Mr. R Nation. This is Hey Mr. R 2020. Coming off our historic season where we took the Lions. The Lions and Falcons were the worst teams in football. We took the Lions from zero to hero, worst to first. Won the Super Bowl with them against the Chiefs, went 16-1. The Ravens were the only team to get us. That darn Lamar Jackson's too good. Anyways, welcome to the off-season episode. We're going to look at free agency. We'll hit the draft. We only have a fourth-round pick, but still. Look over our roster and get set up for Season 2 with the Lions when we're going to go for an unprecedented back-to-back Super Bowl wins here. So let's look at our roster real quick, and I'll show you what I'm going to be targeting. We'll start on the defensive side of the ball. As always, I try to load up my defense, starting on the inside, working my way out with two amazing D tackles, Sea-Dog, Kenny Clark. You can't need better than that tandem. Kwity Paye, Odeyingbo, I feel are going to continue to progress. Kwity Paye went from a 67 to a 75. I forget where Kwity Paye started, but he's an 83 now. My linebacker crew is solid with Sweat, Simmons, and White, three of the best in the business. 85, 80 something, and a 90. Holland's an amazing free safety. He's probably the standout defensive player for me. Had no clue how good he was. He did great. Upgrade on corners. But the main thing, team overall, I need a better strong safety. Walker was average at best. My corners, Murphy Bunting and I can't pronounce his name, Aurori. I could use a definite upgrade there. Believe it or not, my nickel corner, Diggs, who is also my punt kick returner, he's pretty good. So we're looking for strong safety and corners on defense. Offensively, I could literally run this offense back. My O-line is young and talented. Wirfs, Daniels, McCoy, Sewell, Wills Jr., awesome. My quarterback, awesome. Jonathan Taylor's my running back, great. I may want to get a different fullback as Wilson at 350 pounds. I mean, did what I wanted him to do, but anytime I try to run a stretch play or a sweep or a toss, he just doesn't have the speed to get outside, which is fine. I mean, most of the time I'm running up the middle. Swartz started as a 67. He's an 87. He has a star now. Broke NFL records. He's amazing. Campbell I'm happy with. Pittman Jr. I'm happy with. So I'm happy with my receiving core. Maybe some backup receivers. Tight end, Burton's getting older. I may keep him again another season. So offensively, when your only needs a fullback, you're sitting pretty darn good. So let's get into the free agent market here. And again, I turn off the financial stuff, the salary cap. It just gives me a headache. So I try not to go nuts in free agency. You know, I know some people turn off the salary cap and they'll sign all these free agents and then trade them away for draft picks or other guys. I don't like to do that. That's cheating. If I sign a free agent, I try to keep them and try not to get too crazy in free agency. So here we go. Delving into free agency. You know, you get a lot of old, like this Ryan Jensen guy, that 90 is attractive, but he's 31. There's Swartzy. Boy, at 33, he's still bringing it. I might bring Swartzy back. We'll just see. McCourty at free safety, but he's 35. Now, Gesicki, 88, tight end. He's 26, but he doesn't block. Now, Raheem Mostert. 30. Now, this Michael Gallup guy, you know, I needed a backup receiver. I might come back to him. Gronk. Who wouldn't want Gronk on their squad? Now, here's a strong safety, Ronnie Harrison. He's 25. I need a strong safety. Let's look into this fella here. Let's check his ratings. 86 speed. He's kind of slow. You know, I like to have an 89 or better on speed. Not even showing his catch rating. He catches at a 69. I like that as a 70 or better. So I actually might get another free safety and put him at strong safety. I don't know. So I'm going to pass on him. I like him a little faster. Interestingly enough, here's a punter. Let's see what his ratings are. Ooh, 93 kick power, 88 kick accuracy. That's pretty good. Okay, here he is. Derek Nady, he's 26. He's an 83 overall. He's a star. I don't need a D tackle, okay? My two starters are amazing, but this guy would be a great backup. 88 strength, 88 block shed. Yes, all day today and twice on Saturday. This guy. So he's 26. I always like to sign him until they're 31. I'm going to give him more money than what this is showing. I'm going to give him a 6 mil signing bonus and 4 mil salary because I want to be competitive. Sure, yeah, I want to sign this guy. He's a star. So it looks like we're green across the board on what he's looking for. Boy, look how much the Steelers and Raiders are willing to give this guy too. Let's view bid details. I mean, alright. Okay, here's a corner, but he's 32. See, I don't want to sign all these like super old people. Robert Tonyan, he's 28. Okay, fullback, this Patrick Ricard. I think this guy, 6'3", 300. Yeah, I think he was the Raiders. Let's see if it'll show his previous squad. It doesn't. Alright, let's look at his ratings. Lead block a 96. Are you serious? That's really the only stat on a fullback I want. That is a sick. That's just a sick rating. So even though he's 28, he's a little older. Yeah, I want him. So I'm going to give him like 3 mil salary, 3 mil signing bonus. I mean, that's how much I want this guy. If I could have picked anybody in football, a 96 lead block for my fullback, because that's all I want my fullback to do. I want him to lead block. I'm the only one okay, Nyheim Hines, you know I'm a Colts fan. I know I have already 2 good backup running backs, but Nyheim Hines is awesome. I don't need another running back. My cat wants outside, but it's too cold. I don't need another backup running back, but this guy's just too good to pass up. Because my other 2 backup running backs are older, so maybe I keep those older backs, Le'Veon Bell, and I forget the other guy, for a little bit. But then this will be my backup running back for the future. Plus, this guy can do punt and kick returns. He's amazing. So I've already won. You know, I picked up that fullback. I picked up that backup D tackle. Picked up Nyheim Hines. This has been an absolute win so far. Let's say okay, David Njoku. He's 26. Let's see what his blocking looks like. Ooh, he's a star. I mean, it seems like all tight ends these days can catch. Alright, pass blocks at a 63. He only run blocks at a 55. See, I really need a blocker. Demarcus Robinson. See, I'm looking for... Ooh, there's another good D tackle. Let's see what his block shed is. 89 strength, only a 78 block shed. No, thank you. Sidney Jones, cornerback. 26. 89 speed, that's what I want. Catches a 72. Yeah, this is who we want to throw him on our mix here. Get him for 5 years. I don't want to give him too much money. Here I talk about not wanting to go too crazy in free agency, and what am I doing? Going crazy in free agency. Okay. Oh, T.Y. Hilton. Awesome Colt. Obviously he's a... Ooh. Sue's available. He was just a wrecking ball for a while, but he's older now. Leonard Fournette. Man, that's another good running back. I bet his break tackle's off the charts. 84. Speed 91. Oh my gosh, this cat's so tempting. I was a big fan of his. He's out of LSU. Dude, it's hard not to pass on Leonard Fournette. Alright, my running back room is going to be full, but I don't even care. Le'Veon Bell, this guy. My running back room might be full, but I don't even care. I'm going to try for him. I'm not giving him big money, but I'd be kicking myself if I didn't try for him. Auden Tate. No clue who that is. Ben Jones. Kirkpatrick, he's 34 now. There's another decent corner. I may have to trade for a better corner and better safety. Okay, let me just go to the positions of need. Strong safety. Let's just get right to it. Ronnie Harrison Jr. I think I already looked at him. He was slow. Old. Will Parks. Now we're getting into guys who are only in their 70s, but still. And that's the problem at strong safety. Let's see if there's a free safety. And just switch his position. Xavier Woods. Okay, let's see what our cornerback situation is. Okay, looks like I did try for Sidney Jones. Okay, so what else? Oh, let's look at the tight ends. I may just keep my tight ends this whole... I mean, it's so tempting not to pick up Gronk. He's 33, but he's amazing. I think I looked at him, but he didn't block. Ooh, Mo Alley Cox. He's a Colt. Ooh, Jack Doyle's available too. Those are both Colts. Let's see what Mo Alley's blocking is. Of course, 81 speed, 84 catch. Run block's only a 67. Yeah, I need him to block a bit better. He used to be a basketball player in college, but Cox and Doyle are both from the Colts. I'm not seeing anything too exciting. Okay. So I'm going to wrap up this free agency here. I'm going to go back and grab this Ryan Jensen. He's 30. You know what? I'm going to bring Schwartzy back, Mitchell Schwartz. He played for me last season. He was my backup lineman. He did a nice... Oh my gosh, look at this money he wants. He wants starter money. He wants almost $16 million a year. Let's see what Jensen wants. Jensen wants like $14 million a year. I can't do it. So, I don't know who my good backup lineman's going to be. But I mean, look at all these guys. I'm looking for a backup D tackle, starting fullback, backup running back, corner in the mix, probably not starting, but in the mix, and another backup running back. So this is what, I mean, when Nyheim Hines becomes available, he's one of those players who can, he plays running back, but he can kick return, punt return, but he can also go wide and catch the football pretty good. I mean, he's only 5'9", and that's very generous. He's probably more like 5'6", 5'7", but he's only 25. And Leonard Fournette, man, he's awesome. He's strong and fast. Okay. So that's what we're going to do in free agency. We're going to advance this here. Advance week, here we go. See if any of those guys sign with us. Hopefully they all do. We'll just see. Advancing to next week. Again, this is the off-season episode, and then obviously we'll start the season after this. I'm going to bypass all that draft stuff. Okay, awesome. Check out this. Leonard Fournette accepts. The fullback accepts. Awesome. That cornerback accepts. Awesome. Backup D tackle. And Nyheim Hines. So it looks like everybody accepted who I threw a contract out at. Awesome. Alright. Go back to free agency. So yeah, look, those linemen who were big time are off the board. Alright, so I'm going to advance the week again. Ooh, let's see who's returning from injury. Penei Sewell, awesome. Penei Sewell, one of the few folks who were on the original Lions roster, who I did keep. He was a tackle. I moved him to guard. Advancing the week again. We're pretty much going to advance to the draft at this point. I've got a 4th round pick, and I do have the computer scout for me. But in the 4th round, you know, you don't know what you can get. And if I'm not happy about or excited about anybody in the draft, I can always trade that draft pick for a player or a draft the next year. I would, perfect scenario, maybe I find a sleeper backup player, but I will probably trade it for a draft for next year. Hopefully I can get like a 3rd rounder for it. So either like a backup player I'll get at the 4th round or a sleeper player. Maybe a good backup quarterback. Alright, here we go. Start the draft. Let's go. Start drafting. Now, I always pause it. Pause draft. Because I don't like that stress. Skip ahead in the draft. Advance to user next pick. So this is going to push it all the way to the 4th round to our pick. I mean, some people like to watch a draft and see what team gets what, blah, blah, blah. What I like to do right before the season starts, I'll kind of look over the rosters and see who went where. And I'll also look at, you know, the rosters of all the free agents, see if there's anyone I want to trade for. Alright, here we go. I don't want to trade away pick. Could make my selection. Pick player. Let's just see what's happening. Whoops. Looks like I got a lot of question marks here. Okay. So I know nothing about anybody. Okay. Well, let me go back to that. I'm going to try something. Make your selection. Pick player. Sometimes there's a function where you can go to the players who are scouted. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Alright, so I'm just going to trade this pick away, or try to, see what teams are willing to give me. It's interesting, some teams will give players too. Review offer. Okay, there's a 4th rounder. Looks like people are just willing to give me a 4th rounder in next year's draft. Alright, let's just go with the Bears, fine. I'll take your 4th round pick for next year. So I just pushed that draft forward. No problem. Skip ahead and draft. Advance to end of draft. Okay, so this upcoming season I have a lot of really good picks. Multiple first round, multiple pretty much in every round picks. So what I like to do is look over the rosters. See if there's like any rookies that are amazing. Like for example, Schwartz. I traded for him. He was a 97 speed. It was amazing. If I can find a wide receiver at a 99 speed, hey, maybe there's a defensive back, you know, with a high speed, high catch. So we'll just see. I'm still in the market for my strong safety and cornerbacks. So advance week. We're advancing again. This should take us to preseason week 1. I don't play the preseason games. I do leave my starters in for preseason, and they play some, of course, and then your backups play, but it's good to get them experience, but I don't want anyone to get injured, so there's that. Hire and assign scouts. Let's see what that's all about. Looks like I need to, you know, oftentimes you win the Super Bowl, your scouts go elsewhere. I don't know, this all looks fine. Assign scouts, fire, oh, I'm fine with all those guys, whatever. What's key info? Yeah, I let the computer mess with all that. I'm sure some folks are all in on their scouting. Good for them. It's just not my... Shoot, it's not my thing. Okay, upgrade players. We'll do that in a bit. Manage roster. NFL rosters. Okay, even before I do this, I want to see if the free agent pool is available. Let's go back to manager. And yeah, free agents. Let's just see what's hanging out there in the free agency stuff. Alright, looks like pretty much the same crew that was there. Whoa. I think I just saw Rodrigo Blankenship from the Colts was on that list. Let me go back. Because if Hot Rod's available, I may have to pick him up. Because he got injured in one of the Colts games. The Colts picked up this guy off the street, basically. He kicked well for him. And so, Hot Rod hasn't played since. So, let's see if he became a free agent. Okay, manage roster. Free agents, here we go. And I just caught that out of my corner of my eye. And he was a rookie, so... Yeah, there's Hot Rod. Let's check him out. Wow, he's a star. He's got those sweet hipster glasses. 93 kick power, 82 accuracy, yeah. going to pick him up for sure. Sign him to a 1-year deal since he's a free agent. Awesome. My kicking game just became solidified for the next 5-6 years there. Awesome. Anyways, back to manage roster. Well, I'm going to advance. I'm going to advance here. Because at certain point, teams have to trim their rosters down to 53. And that's when I like to go into free agency and see who else dropped who. But building the roster is something I do enjoy doing. I think this is fun. Okay, so let's advance week again. Because, you know, teams are having their practices, they're having the preseason games, they're looking over their rosters. And when they have to trim it down to their final roster, that's when I like to swoop in and pick up those free agents. Because I have the game set where any team can sign anybody off anyone's practice roster. And so basically everybody's practice roster, no one's protected. Anyone can get anybody, so that's a thing. Advance week. So effectively I just sim the preseason. Now I do play every regular season game, every playoff game, of course Super Bowl, but okay, so here we are in week 1. Let's see if anybody got injured in preseason. That's always a thing. You just never know. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully no one... Oh, good. That's exactly what you're going to see. No one got injured in preseason. Awesome. I know I've got upgrade players hanging out there, but I'll do that later. Looks like we play the Packers week 1. Great, Aaron Rodgers. Look at our overall now. We're an 87 overall. That's amazing. Or that's our offense, excuse me. Oh, we had an 86 overall. That's really good. Now, this is where I get excited. When teams had to cut people, you can pick up some really good deals on free agents at this point. Alright, so I need a good lineman. There's a 74. That 74 might be my guy. There's a 72. Alright, let's go back to Mr. 74. Yeah, he's got decent pass block, run block. Okay, so there's my... I think he's a long-time Patriot there, Mr. Okung. Other than that, I'm just not seeing anything too exciting here in free agency land. So now we're going to go back and look at everybody's roster, see what we got. NFL rosters. You know, my glaring need's still at free or strong safety. That needs to get addressed. So what's cool, I can look at every strong safety in the game with these menus. Makes it easy. So here's our, oh yeah, Turin Matthew, however you say it. The Honey Badger for KC, he's amazing. 90 speed, 82 catch. He is amazing. So now I just set it for the catch. course, we're looking for somebody kind of on a budget, but, 88 speed or north of that, 69 catch or better. It's kind of what we're looking at. So check out this rookie out of Virginia Tech. He's only a 74. He's a 91 speed. Let's see what he catches at. Ooh, catches at a 76. So this guy would be perfect. Tyrone McIntosh. Yeah. So let's see if we can go get him. Trade for him. We'll see what the Pack want. They need a right tackle. Let's see what we have available at right tackle. Basically nothing. But you never know. Maybe they'll take a 68. Wishful thinking. Yeah, he's red. And they're like, what are you thinking? Quit. So yeah, okay, they need a quarterback. Interesting. They're probably thinking Aaron Rodgers is going to retire. I mean, my backup quarterback is beyond bad. Let's see what we have at right guard. See, I have like no capital here. Nope. Center. I mean, I've got... See if they'll pick up Raider. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they accepted that. Wow. You never know, right? So hey, that's a straight up. So we just got our strong safety of the future. Awesome. That was my major need right there. Okay, let's go look at the cornerbacks. Let's look at our corners first to see what we're... I may keep my corners. I don't know. I mean, Murphy Bunting's an 84. He's a 92 speed, 77 catch. That's pretty awesome, actually. Brian Poole, I think I picked him up off free agency, maybe. He might have been on the roster. But then look, these guys, they don't have a lot of speed. They do have that catch criteria. Shoot, I might elevate Diggs. I don't know. Catches at a 75. After Murphy Bunting, I'm just not excited about my cornerbacks. Shoot. I mean, my offense is set. I'm not worried about it, but I'm really happy about that rookie I picked up for that backup lineman. That was fabulous. Okay, let's go back to cornerbacks and come over here to catch. I mean, you can set up what type of players you like. I just like speed and catch for my corners. Interesting. Okay, I was going to say Murphy Bunting catches the best in the league, and then I looked, it was just the Lions roster. Let's see what's happening. Because you might find some rookie who's flat out exactly what you meet your scheme. Excuse me. Wow, that guy catches at an 85. That's amazing. Alright, Josh Jackson. He's only 26. 73 overall, but speed at a 90, and obviously his catch is pretty good. He's a contender because he's only a 73. Of course, I don't want anybody too expensive. There's Murphy Bunting. Yeah. I'm trying to sift and find some rookies. Look at this Jackson guy. Adoree Jackson. He's a 94 speed. But he's an 84 overall. That's just too expensive. Okay. Here we got a rookie. Whoops. I did not mean to. I have no idea what I just did. Seriously. Okay, I moved it to free safety accidentally. Let's get it back to corner. On catch. There we go. Let's go find that rookie. Sheldon. He's a 69. I'll keep him in mind. Alright, this is the guy who's awesome. L'Jarius Sneed. He's fabulous, but he's already a superstar rating. There's no way I could get him. He's an 84 superstar, way too expensive. As I say that, I'm going for him anyways. I don't even care. If I could get him at corner, of course, the old thing, you got to give something up to get something. I've got no linemen. Let me see if I have any backup linebackers that are worth anything. I mean, I'm literally willing to give up draft picks for this guy, which is probably what it's going to come down to. Yeah, I got nobody as backup linebackers. I've got no backup offensive line, so that means I'm going into my draft pick pool. Look at that. I got 2 first rounders. I got second rounders, third rounders. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start off by giving him 3 third rounders and just see if they'll bite on that. Why not? Oh, yes, sir. Wow. And that just totally changed my cornerback room. I just picked up a superstar corner. Wow. That was beautiful. I'm shocked I'm just shocked they did that. Okay, let's look at our cornerback room now. Because it went from to now. Check this out. Now I've got Murphy, Bunning, and Steed. Awesome corners. I'll put Diggs. I mean, I just have options now. I really, really do. Look, these guys. This is looking fabulous. I mean, you think Amani and Diggs were my starting corners last time. I'm just really big on this guy. Trevon Diggs. I don't know. So, I would say my cornerback situation is solid now. I wonder why I didn't play pool more. I don't know. Okay, so my defense. So let me go back to that one screen that shows everybody at the same time. Trying to get my bearings. I'm so excited to get Sneed for 3 third-round picks. I can't believe they accepted that. That was fabulous. So I got to cut a couple guys, which will happen. Okay, manage roster. This adjust lineup page is fabulous because you can see everybody. It's relatively new to Madden. I think it was new last year, but I really like it because you can see everybody. Okay, defensive end. Let's see if they already put Sneed out there. Yeah, okay. So I'm good on my D-line. I'm good at my linebackers. Jones the fourth will be my starter over there. Whoops. Select. Oops. I'm not really sure how to move guys around with this. Hold X to reorder. Cool. There we go. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I've got that rookie at strong safety. Anyways, one of those guys was my rookie who I'll start at strong safety. I forget which one it was. Yeah, my defense is set now. I'm happy with that. I'll just have to see who my nickel corner is going to be. who my two corners will be if I go dime. But, you know, Snead and Murphy Bunting, I'm really happy about that. Let's go to offensively. My O-line's awesome. Quarterback, running back, my fullback, my receivers, all good. Burton, he's the question mark. How old is... Okay, he's only 30. I'm going to roll with him again another season. Why not? Troutman, Perkins are decent backups. I'm going to roll with it. Now I just need to go through and clean up my roster here and cut some people. Well, I do like to look the roster over one more time, just to see if there's gem out there like Schwartz. You know, Schwartz was a last-minute pickup, and he paid off big time for me. I'm literally going to go through every position now just to make sure there's not some gem out there that I need. Literally every position. So, throwing power is what I look for in a quarterback. There we are, right there. Josh Allen and Mahomes have a stronger... Okay, like Zach Wilson. I mean, Lamar Jackson, awesome. Like, okay, here we go. Vince Croft. He's a 65. He's a rookie. Throwing power, look at that. 94, and he's got 70s everywhere else. He's only a 65, so I'm going to try to get him for my backup quarterback because I really need a backup QB. Let's see here. You know what? I have a D tackle available because I picked up that naughty guy. So let's see if they'll just take this guy. 69 for a 65. No, they will not. Interesting. They say they need a D tackle. Alright, let's see if they'll take this other D tackle. No, they're not interested in that either. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Remember all that draft capital I have? I'm going to throw some low picks at them. All those fourth rounders I have. Okay, let's give up a fifth and sixth. We're close. Let's throw in one of those D tackles. Because essentially I'm not giving up anything at all to get a good backup quarterback. We went down. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I know we're close on this. So, whoops. I'm going to give up the 7th rounder for next year. Oh, so close. So I'll give up a 6th rounder for next year, and that should call it good. Because those 6th round, 5th rounders, I don't really care about. Awesome. So there's my backup quarterback, and that's exactly why I look over everything, because you never know what's going to be out there. Now, my halfback room, I know is packed. I get it, but I still like to check. Mostert, looks like he caught on with the Jets. Jonathan Taylor's only 23. He's awesome. Break tackle. Ooh, Nick Chubb with a 99 break tackle and a 93 speed. Wow. Whew, 99 overall. What an awesome player. Alright, I'm just like... I just need to stop. Javonte Williams, nice young back. Alright, fullback. I mean, I know, look at that. Second best fullback in the league's on my squad. Oh, yeah. Let's just go to lead block and see. Wow, I got the best lead blocker in football. That's awesome. Wide receivers. See if there's any cheap speedsters out there. There's Swartz. He had a he's a 98 speed. I kept saying he's a 97 speed. There's a rookie at a 96 speed. 76 overall, though. 95 speed, 73 overall. Oh, I always wanted to go check to see where Rondell Moore was. He could be a really good backup to what Paris Campbell does for me. There's Rondell Moore. I really like him. He's basically Paris Campbell. I've had him before, and he does a real nice job for me. Let's see if any of these guys can run block. Cooper Kupp's a good run blocker. Wow. Oh my gosh. Let me just calm down. Bradley Carroll, look, he's a 96 speed, but he's also run blocks the third best in football. What are they doing to me? 82 catch. I mean, as much as I like Pittman Jr., this guy could pair with Swartz. Because this guy run blocks really well. Let me make sure it's not a glitch. And again, this is exactly why I look this stuff over, because if I find people, look at that, 62 run block. Whew. Dang. Alright, let's see what Pittman Jr. run blocks at. I'm just going to keep going down the line until I find Pittman Jr. Okay, there's my man. What's his run block? 55 run block status. So you're gaining 8 speed points and 7 blocking points with that rook. I mean, I gotta pull that trigger. I mean, no offense, Pittman Jr. played great for me. He really did. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I like Pittman Jr. too much. Alright, let's just move on. Tight end. Let's see if we got any good run blockers out there. I guess I could pick that guy up and he could be a backup for me. Disley's awesome, but he's an 81 overall, too expensive. Troutman, there's my backup, and there's my other backup. And then there's Burton, there's my guy, there's all my guys. So, some of the best blocking tight ends in football I already have. I mean, I could deepen my wide receiver group with this rookie. Nope, I don't need him. I just need to stop. I'm good at D-line. Corners, we already looked at length. I mean, I could just try an insane... Look at that, 79 catching for Jalen. That's just crazy. I mean, I have those draft picks. I could trade... I've got 2 first-round draft picks. I could trade those away right now and get somebody sick. I mean, Jalen Ramsey's 27. But, I mean, I pair him with Murphy, Bunning, and Snead. That's a scary defensive backfield. He's a superstar X Factor. What am I doing? I shouldn't do this. I've got the draft capital. 2 first-rounders for Jalen Ramsey. Yes. Okay. And my best second-round pick. I mean, that's the best I can do. Yeah. Alright, I just need to stop. I should not have done that. That's not smart to give up all those draft picks, because those draft picks are a great way to, get your backup players who you need. I just need to stop. Okay. I need to look at my wide receiver room. Because Rondale Moore's hanging out there. That rookie who's fast and run blocks is out there. Let's see what's happening in my wide receiver room. I mean, I don't have a fourth string. When you're thinking about on your roster for a fourth string wide receiver, you're doing pretty good. I'm going to go get that rookie. I am. I'm going to get him as my fourth string. Because sometimes, you need 4 wide receivers on the field. And if one of my main wide receivers goes down, boom, he becomes your third wide receiver. And I like to run a lot of 3. There he is. Bradley Carroll. Whew. Look at this guy. 96 speed. Holy cow. They probably won't even show his run blocking. Because the average guy doesn't think about it. Oh, there it is. 62 run block. Man. Wow. Alright. And if I can't get this guy at a decent price point, I'll probably get Rondale Moore. Or you know what? I might try to just go get Rondale Moore too. D tackle. I've got some extra D tackles hanging around. He's a 76. My D tackles aren't good. Yeah, I've got no backups that are decent. So we got to go to draft capital, which I have a ton of, which is nice. Alright, let's give up a 5 and a 4. See if that'll work. Let's give up another 4. Why not? And I'll just keep sweetening the deal till they bite. Alright, so let's give up another 4. Three 4s. Alright. Let's give up a third rounder. So I keep sweetening the pot. Alright, let's give up another third rounder, and this should be good. Alright, let's see what else we got. Now we're starting to get a little ouchy here. That's a lot. 2/3 and a second. Boy, that's a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to draft picks for next year's draft picks, see if they'll give me a third on the next year. Then it's less ouchy. Alright, you got to spend a little to give a little. Fine. I'm going to give up 2/3 and a second for him. I probably overpaid for him, but I really liked how his speed and his run block was. Okay. I really wanted to pick up Rondale Moore last season. He used to play at Purdue. Stand out for Purdue. But I've had him on my roster before, and he's only 22. He played real well in the slot for me in this Paris Campbell position, so Okay. Ooh, they want some cornerbacks. I do have some extra cornerbacks. This pool guy. They should take that straight up. 83 for a 74. Nice. Alright. So I keep thinking about trying to get an ace cornerback. I know I like Snead, I like Murphy Bunting, but if I could get like some J.R. Alexander. Let's just see. I mean, my rival Packers in my division. I'm going to give up the 1, 1, and 2, see if they'll do that. I'm not even playing. So close. Nope. Okay, let's see what else other star corners are out there. Marlon Humphrey, just not as exciting. Now, Denzel Ward is. He's a 95 speed. Catches a 70. So what I'm doing is I'm the best. I just organize them by the best catchers in the league. Josh Jackson, 26. Mike Hughes. He's not very fast, though. J.C. Jackson. Oh, he is really good for the Patriots. Only a 90 speed, though. I mean, if I'm paying big money, I need someone fast. Adoree Jackson. No, I'm just not seeing anybody super exciting. Okay. Alright, so I'm set with my roster. Now I'm going to go back and on my roster, I'm going to cut some people here. Clean some things up. Then I'll go back and do my depth chart. Make sure people are starting where they need to be. Quarterback room. Oh yeah, I forgot I got that rookie. Awesome, so that means Hundley I can... The nice thing, I know it says it's you get a cap hit if you release people. I've got the cap turned off, so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, my running back room, oh my gosh, is just absolutely stacked. Look at this. Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines, Leonard Fournette, Todd Gurley. I mean, Gurley and Bell obviously fell off. He's 30, so I'm going to let Le'Veon Bell go. He's only a 75 at this point in his career, but those guys served me well. I forget which one of them, like the first touch he got in a game, he went for like a 50-yard touchdown. It was awesome. But that running back room, oh my gosh, that is amazing. Fullback. I mean, I'm going to put Isaiah Wilson back to one of my linemen because I want to keep him on the roster. He's only 23. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Look at this wide receiver room. It's beautiful. Swartzy, Pittman, Campbell, Rondale Moore. Where's my rookie at? There he is. Carroll. 3, 4, okay. So that means I like to keep 6 receivers. So I've got 4. So that means out of these 4 guys, I need to keep 2 of them. So let's see who can run block. There we go. Alright, so the 2 middle guys go because they're 39 and 40 run blockers. Easy enough. Johnson and Mitchell are leaving. So I really shore up my receiving. Man, who did I say was going? I forget. Let me go check again. Because I haven't checked and I've accidentally released somebody who I didn't want to release before. Okay, it's this guy. Dylan Mitchell's going. Make sure I only have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need to get rid of either Sherfield or Cager. Sherfield's faster. And he run blocks better, so that's an easy thing though. So now I'm super excited about my receiving room. I mean, I would feel comfortable 5 of these 6 guys starting. Carroll and Moore could fit right in to start. Campbell could as well. Wow, that's an awesome receiving room. Look how fast these guys are. Okay, tight end room, solid. Left tackle, good. Left guard. So I may put Wilson back at center, looks like. And looks like I need to pick up a right guard. So let me go back to fullback. And we're moving Wilson over. Because he was a lineman, he's going back to a lineman. He was I think my backup right tackle. Now he's going to be my backup center, so. I'm going to keep him as number 5, just why not? Because he could be my backup fullback too, if need be. I'm just curious to see if he gained any. Yeah, he went up to a 67, so. Alright, let's go to free agency to pick up that right guard. Now, some people look over the whole roster and then go back to free agency and pick them all up at the same time. I just forget what I need, so I just do it at the moment. I need 1 lineman. And I don't care if he's super old. But what I can do, since I have a ton of draft picks, in the draft, you know, I can solidify my bench players. Alright, 68. 68. Just looking at it. Okay, there's a 72. That's probably what I'm going to pick up. Oh, 73. Kyle Long. Yes, sir. I think he's the son of Howie Long. And, hey, I need a right guard anyway, so perfect. Sign him to a 1-year deal. He's 33, but I only need him for the year. Awesome. I'm very happy with that. So now I have 2 super veteran linemen that can plug in if my linemen get hurt. Back to roster. Okay. It's nice he plays right guard, and that's what I needed. Yeah, so we're good there. Okay, looks like I may need an end. Alright, let's go get a D end. Manage roster, free agents. And again, I just zip through these menus because I've been playing this game so long, I kind of know what's what. But it's fine if it takes you a little longer to figure out where everything is. Okay, so we got some. I'm all about the speed and the break, or the block shed. Whoa, Jordan Willis, 27 with an 86 speed. That is nice. Only a 68 block shed, though. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, 79 speed with a 77 block shed. That might be my guy. Everson Griffin. We'll see. Let's go see what we got at the left end. See if anything exciting here on block shed. 79 and 80 speed. Those are both very nice. Ooh, here's a guy who's only 24, but he's only got a 61 speed. No, thank you. Let's go with Aaron Lynch. 80 speed, pretty high block shed. There we go. Because if a guy can block shed, you know, that's what you need. You don't need someone tied up by blockers. roster. Forget which end I needed, so we'll just put him where we need him if we have to adjust it. Okay, left end, 2 there, right end, 2 there. Okay, perfect. D tackle. We got to get rid of a D tackle. I only want to carry 4. This guy has a higher strength, so Coatney is gone. Because I picked up on free agent that really good D tackle to be my backup. I'm excited about that because Sea-Dog and Kenny Clark went down more than what I wanted last season. I want to check their injury status. I was surprised how much they got hurt. I mean, they have 90s on their injuries, but I mean, you look, I'm starting 6'9", 375, 6'3", 314, and then 6'1", 312 can come in. So, some big dudes. Linebackers looking good. Corners. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've got 6 corners, and that's what I want. Murphy, Bunting, Sneed. You know, you think Amani here started for me last season. He could potentially be my 4th, 5th string guy. I need to figure out, you know, who's going to play in the slot. You know, this Jones, the 4th, is an 80 overall, where Diggs was only a 73 overall. He's better than Diggs in most categories. Catches at a 70, or tackles at a 70. So Jones may be my he might be my nickel guy, and then Diggs might be my dime guy. Okay. Anyways, man, Javon Holland. Wow, he's a superstar status. That is so fabulous. What a great pickup. I had no idea he was that great. Okay. The rookie McIntosh is going to start for me. Boy, his awareness is not as good as Walker's. That'll come along, though. His man coverage isn't as good. Catch is better. He'll just come along. Oh, yeah, my kickers. Oof. Gonzalez had a 96 power. I just like Hot Rod. Sorry, Gonzalez. You did nothing wrong. You kicked good for me, buddy. I got a punter. Yep. Alright. I don't want any practice squad guys, so I'm going to get rid of all my practice squad guys. Because the way I play it, any team can pick up anybody off any practice squad, so I don't keep a practice squad. This will take a minute to clear the practice squad roster. And I don't know how to turn off them auto-populating my practice squad because I thought I put all that to manual, but this is tedious, but I don't even care. I'm not keeping a guy who's a 59. I mean, that was one of the first things I did when I got this Lions roster. Anybody in the 50s I just released. Only on super rare occasions have I kept anybody in their 50s. It's like, I think a couple of offensive linemen in their 50s I might have kept, but nope. I know this is kind of a long video. If you're still with me, awesome. But it's just so important to get your roster right. You know, that's how I won the Super Bowl, was just going over my roster. And I have made so many good improvements over last season. But we'll get into that in a moment. We'll go over the roster real good with depth chart. Pardon me. Okay. Now we've got our roster. Go into depth chart. And I'm going to auto reorder my depth chart because I have so many new players. And then I'll go back and fine tune it. Boy, it's hard not to have Fournette as my second string running back. I think I'm going to do that. Now, Naheem Hines will probably be my backup third string running back. My backup third down running back. Alright. Fullback, so awesome. Rickard. Fabulous. Wide receiver room, so awesome. Tight end room, I'm happy with. Okay. Now, I always, if it's left tackle, I always like to have left tackle in there. And then whoever my best backup is. Looks like it's going to be Kyle Long. Or actually, it's Okung there. Okay, so Okung and Kyle Long look like my best backups. So, like, left guard staying. Let's put Okung in there. Like last season, that backup Schwartz lineman was better than some of my starters, but I still didn't want to do that. There we go. And again, you set up your roster now. When injuries happen, they just auto-populate it. Makes it real easy. But you can see for some reason they had some of my starters as backups, and I don't want that. Okay, left end. Here we go. Right end. So nice starting the season with my ends. Odeyingbo and Kwity Paye doing better. Dude, the D tackle room's sick now. This naughty guy, just in case. Look at this guy, 88 strength. Block sheds at an 88. What a great backup. He could start for tons of teams. Linebacker position. Again, I don't want a starter like that. I don't want a starter in the backup space. Okay, all that looks good. Okay, the cornerback room. This is tough. Because I'm a big Diggs fan. It's hard not to move him up. Because look at that, 75 catch. I guess Jones is a 74. Okay, I'm going to have to move him ahead of him. I don't know. This is tough. Oh well, we'll just leave it at that. Free safeties. Holland is the man. I mean, it's nice having Walker hanging around as a backup. He had to give up his position, but that just gives me depth. Tyrone McIntosh. 91 speed, 76 catch. Let's go. I mean, this is a definite investment in my future, starting him. Obviously, Walker's better than him right now in real time. I'm just believing in his upside. Time will tell. I can't believe I got Hot Rod. That's so awesome. Kick return. Oh yeah, that Bradley Carroll guy could be my kick returner. I mean, look at these. I've got Carroll, Hines, Moore, Diggs. They could all be my kick returner. I always like to have wide receivers, my returners, though, because obviously they have the best hands. I don't want Campbell in that mix. But I don't know. I might let Rondale Moore. I may let Rondale Moore be my punt returner. But Hines is such a good punt returner. He returns punts for the Colts. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have Rondale back him up. We're just loaded at that position, which is nice. I mean, Diggs was my guy last season, but we're just stacked. It's nice to load up everybody. Kickoff specialist. I don't want Blankenship to be my kickoff guy. Long snapper, third down running back. There we go. Power halfback. Slot wide receiver. Yep. Campbell Moore. Carroll looks good. Rushing left end. Quick pay. Put my ends in. Rushing right end. There we go. Okay, D tackles. Nice. Let's put in my best linebackers here. Okay. Sweat, I didn't do that because he's kind of a specialist. Whew. I'm going to put Diggs in there because he's a better tackler. My slot corner. Shouldn't have any practice. Okay, so that I just went over my whole roster, cleaned it up, released anybody I needed to, made sure I had everybody, all my backups. Just did my depth chart. Let's look it over. Then we'll upgrade players and be ready to go. So excited about this. I'm going to leave it on the defense. I'll be right back. I'm going to hit the bathroom. Be right back. All right. Let me just say this offseason went a lot better than what I thought it was going to. I addressed all my needs and more. Yeah, I took a shot and went for some of those corners. Ramsey and Alexander didn't get them, but you got to take a look sometimes. All right, defensively, this is a sick defense. I would be so scared if I had to face it. It starts with Sea-Dog and Clark, two of the best D tackles. No one's running up the middle on me with these guys. Odingo and Pay, they're advancing better than last year. My linebacking core, some of the best in the business. I mean, Sweat is a specialty guy. Fast, rushes really well with his block shed. Simmons and White can cover. They can do everything. Fast, they're amazing. My corners, picking up Snead, pairing him with Murphy Bunting, amazing. Jones in the slot, he tackles good. I think he's going to be good for me. Diggs is right there if I need him. And then, the dime situations or someone gets hurt. Holland, one of the best free safeties in the game. The rookie McIntosh, I feel high hopes for. Okay. So, defensively, I wanted to upgrade my corner position. I definitely did, picking up Snead and my strong safety. So I addressed everything I needed to do there. Offensively, I needed a different situation at fullback. I got the best lead blocking fullback in football. He's from the Ravens. He's older, and he's like 28, 29. I don't even care. My wide receiver room just got a lot deeper with the rookie Sherfield. He's got like a 96 speed, one of the best blocking wide receivers in football. Picked up Rondale Moore. Awesome. My line stayed the same. Kept my tight end room the same too. So, just fabulous. So excited about this squad. So my offense and defense are both 85s overall. I couldn't ask for anything better. So, I'm just hyped about it. Still have draft picks for next year. That's something I could do as the draft pick game. Let me just look at that. The draft pick game is where I trade multiple lower round picks to get higher round picks. And I typically like to do that now. Let me go back to the Lions. Let's just look at our draft pick situation. 2 firsts, a second, a bunch of fourths, and a fifth. So I'd want to package this fifth and a bunch of these fourths to get higher level picks. Or maybe even to push them back into next year. It's nice to have all these draft picks, though. So yeah, let's just go ahead and play the draft pick game real quick here. And again, I'm not cheating. No one has to accept my trade stuff. And I think Trade Center, here we go. I just go to Trade Center, manual trade. So I'm in the NFC, so I'll want to trade with someone who's in the AFC who's not very good. So, you would, in real life, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they did pretty good, if I recall, last season. So, boy, I even think the Texans made the playoffs. Anyways, let's do the Texans here. Draft picks. Okay, I'm going to give up a 5 and a 4. I'm going to try to get a 3. But for next year, not this year. Let's see if they'll give me a 3. A 5 and a 4 this year for a 3 next year. Awesome. Perfect. So, manual trade. So we just got their 3. I'm going to try to target their second round pick. So I don't have any third rounders. That's not going to work. All right, let's pick a different team. Titans. I think they were pretty good last year. I don't think the Broncos are very good. Let's trade with them. Again, I'm picking AFC teams on purpose because I don't want to make any NFC teams a lot better. Alright, let's give up 2/4 and try to get a third for next year. And let's try to get their third and fourth next year. Why not? Okay, let's just get their third for next year. Perfect. So, manual trade. I still have a couple of fourth rounders, I think. Let's check. Alright, I got a fourth and a third. Wait. 2023, here we go. Yeah, I've got 2/4 still, so I can try to go find another third. So I need a different team to get their third rounder. Brownies were pretty good. I don't remember if they were good or not. Colts, Dolphins. Let's trade with them. Okay, let's give up our 2/4s. Try to get their third for next year. Awesome. Okay. Now we're getting serious here. Let's see what we got left. 1, 1, 2. Okay. So I've got 2 first rounders and a second rounder this year. And then next year, look, I've got a bunch of third rounders. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll deal with those next year. So I just played the draft pick game. I gave away my lower level picks. Turned them into third rounders for next year, which is fine. So now, 2 firsts and a second, I can do a lot with that. And it's nice to have that draft capital. If someone gets injured, I can use that to go find somebody if I need to. Okay. Yeah, we're in week 1. We've looked at... Oh, yeah, we need to upgrade our guys. Let's see who needs to get upgraded. Obviously, this is people who played well in the preseason. Looks like a lot of ones. Looks like a ton of guys, which is fine. Here we go. Isaiah Simmons. So run stopping with your linebackers and D-line, it always produces block shed, or usually does. My corners, I usually just let the computer do. Ooh, Deo Odeingbo, awesome. I'm expecting big things from him this year. He is a superstar. He started as a 67. Really starting to come on. Getting that block shed. Sweet, my quarterback. I always like to throw deep. Sweet, he's a 91. Let's go. Devin White's a man. I don't know what this power rusher is. Liking that block shed. +2 on block shed. Good for you. Swartzy. Deep threat, baby. He's an 86. That's just sick. This guy came out of nowhere. The 67 broke all kinds of NFL records. Amazing. Jarius, Sneed just picked him up. awesome. Equity pay. 82 run stop. Nice. Picked up a couple more block shed points. Sweet. Center. Oh, Isaiah Wilson. He's my backup right tackle. Turned fullback. Back to my O-line. I think he's only like 22. He's great. Definitely a fan favorite. Tristan Wirfs, my best lineman. Work on his agility. Maybe take some ballet classes. Alright. Auto everybody else. Alright, so that's our preseason. Or our off-season is done. Well, you know what? I just want to look at everybody's roster. See where some of the best players went. Looks like I can't toggle through the menus of different teams. Alright. So let's do manage roster. NFL rosters. The best players just automatically populate the top of this menu. So I'll just run through this and see what's on everybody's squad here. See the Packers. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is still there at age 38. Because they were looking for a quarterback. I mean, they've got Jordan Love, but he's only a 71. Aaron Rodgers can still get it done. Panthers. McAfee's amazing. I don't even know who their quarterback is. Let's see who's going to... Sam Darnold. He'll be alright for him. That'll be alright. The Pats. Interesting. The Raiders. Jacobs is a great running back for sure. Rams. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, amazing. Ravens. This team's scary. Let's see what they're doing at fullback since they gave up their other fullback. Oh, they drafted somebody. Wow. Let's see what his lead block is. Only a 75. Interesting. Interesting. They went away from their guy. Alright, the Aints. The Saints. Seahawks. Russell Wilson's 33. Man, I remember when he was a rookie. Let's see what they're doing at quarterback. Did Big Ben retire? Ooh, they got Kaepernick. Look at that. Good for them. Texans. Okay. So, Deshaun Watson. I need to adjust this. Well, you know, he went through all the legal troubles this season. Let's see all that got cleaned up and he's reinstated. And let's say they made amends in Texas. Let's say he's their starting Q. That's fine. Let's go with it. Titans. The Vikes. Bears. Khalil Mack. Awesome. So it doesn't look like there was a ton of shakeup with all like the best players. Bills. Broncos. The Brownies, man, their roster's just loaded. Bucks. Tom Brady is 45. Crazy. 45. Chargers. Chiefs. My beloved Colts. Who do they have starting at their defensive end positions? Dean Lowry, never heard of him. Brockers. Let's see what their running back room looks like since I've got Naheem Hines and Jonathan Taylor. Oh, Marlon Mack. Okay, he's fine. He's a good back. Cowboys. The boys. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got a lot of shakeups on rosters. Wonder if they kept Tua as their QB. Yep. We're almost done with this look at the league here. Falcons. Oh, wow, look, this tight end. He's an 89 and he's only 21. Wow. Got some young talent there. Redskins. I mean, here's the lineman I would like to have. Chase Young. He's crazy good. The Niners. Giants. Saquon Barkley's amazing. Jags. Trevor Lawrence is already an 85. Glad I don't have to face him twice a year. Jets. 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 And back to us. Awesome. Alright, so that's going to do it for this edition of the Lions. Can we repeat as Super Bowl champions? That is the question. We have upgrades in so many positions. We'll play the Packers in our season opener next episode. I can't thank you enough, Hey Mr. R Nation, for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Hey Mr. R, out.